Back here with a look at Caspa. All right, we're going to dig into this chart here. You can kind of see what's going on in here. We're going to see what's going on. All right, I really don't expect any big moves out of this thing for a few more days here, but we got some big stuff coming up for sure. All right, let's take a look at a few things here. Over to the Block Explorer. All right, you can see here big changes there. 159 petahash. Excuse me. 1.8 blocks per second, 3 transactions per second. Let's look at the address and see if we have any major changes here. Been kind of just going sideways here, but we got some stuff happening in that chart for sure. All right, over here on address distribution. Hope everybody's having a great day out there. Can't wait to get through this winter time. Man, oh man, I hate winter. I know a lot of people love it, but I just can't stand the cold weather. Look at this. Plus 1 whale in the last 24 hours. Alright, minus 5 sharks. We added a whale there. That's good to see. Alright, and that gives us 8 for the last 30 days. 1 humpback, 52 sharks, 338 dolphins. You can see the big guys. Like like they always say follow the money. Well, they're not stacking up over here for nothing. That's for sure. These guys got, they got great analysts looking at charts for them. They know what's going on. All right. Over here's your total balance and percent of supply. Right there, the sharks own a majority, 29.68. Then you got whales with 25%, and your humpbacks at 18%. So dolphins 18.92%. Then you got fish holding 6.69%. That's pretty interesting. Sharks, 1 million to 10 million tokens own roughly 30% of the supply. Top 10 addresses own 17.7%. The top 100 own 34.6%, and the top 1,000 own 60% of the circulating supply. All right, let's take a look at this Caspalytics real fast. I like going over there and checking this out. They got some pretty cool stuff over here. Alright, that hash rate, accepted transactions last 7 days. Is this up to 89.6 thousand the last 7 days? That's kind of up there a little bit, huh? Hash rate, auto waves. This is in the Bitcoin world. This chart displays the percentage of circulating supply last moved by age range. How did the data is collected? I haven't looked at this. Oh, I get it. This is the last time these 1 day to 1 week ago, 5% up on the top here. That's what we're interested in. 18% 6 months to 1 year ago, 18% 3 months. Well, let's move on away from that, guys. I apologize. I just wanted to check that out for a second. Let's go over to coin market cap. Look at the volume here. Market cap 2.2 billion. That ranks number 38. Volume is down 9.49%, 18.5 million. That's kind of yeah, it's definitely down there. All right. Let's take a look down through here. Any big thing going on down here? Boy, I love that. 59,509. Wow, 595x. That's incredible. All right, over on Twitter, this was really cool. Check this out. This guy's making a purchase using his Caspa. Look at this. First time. Let me blow it up a little bit for you here. I apologize. Well, thought I could open that up a little bit bigger, but yeah, look, you open it up as Caspa wallet. I was amazed to find a grocery store accepting Caspa in Morocco, one of the fastest growing economies. I couldn't make my first ever purchase with my Caspa without recording it. I think it's the first ever recorded transaction with a physical Caspa. Look at that. There he goes. How cool is that? In Morocco. That's incredible. Love it. Great news. The Kaspa Currency Ledger Nano is now available. That means you can now secure manage your Caspa with your Ledger Nano. I have a Ledger Nano. I know a lot of people since that hack don't really trust them, but I love my Ledger. I'm sorry, I really do. Yeah, there it is. Ledger integration is complete. Tell you the truth, I have not gone in there and done the upgrade though yet, so I got to get that done. Put my Casper over there. All right, over on CoinGlass. Excuse me, guys. 24-hour liquidation, 78.9 million. That's down 53%. Open interest is getting back up there, 37, almost 37.2 billion. It's up 0.75%. And the 24-hour crypto volume for the market, 77.7 billion. That's down almost 21% from yesterday. Here's your crypto bubbles, top 100 for the day. And Pendle, never heard of it. No clue what that is. Pyth, I'm pretty sure that's the one I was long and shorting on MEXC. Within the last hour here, no big deals there. And this is the past week. Maybe, no, it was Tau. There's that one there. Yeah, so still a lot in the red for the past week, and then the last month. Yeah, been a little bit of a brutal month. Got all of Hex, all of Richard Hart's coins moving there. EHEX, Hex, Pulse. Yeah, they're all pumping pretty good. The rest of the market there for last month and for the last year. There you go. Well, even Injective's done a 9x this year. Pendle, there it is, a 32x this year. What the heck is this thing? It's done a 32x already, but I mean, wow. Caspa's done a 17x. This thing's done a 32x. I don't know. I have no clue what it is. Pendle, $2.86. Might have to check that out. All right, let's go over here to the Caspa chart, guys. All right, first off, real fast, let's see what Bitcoin is doing. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this today, but I do want to see Bitcoin dominance getting up there. It's up at the 50% retracement. We're looking forward to get up here to 53.4 and take a dive here. What we got going on here? This thing's locked up on me. I apologize. 382, almost a 50% retracement. That 618 is right up here though. That's where we're looking to get a rejection here. Bitcoin at 43,000 bucks, still holding that line. Pretty crucial area for this. I think when Bitcoin finally does lose this support right here, that's going to be our big move down. But I'm really looking for this thing to come up to that 618 or 702 here. 45,000. 45 to 45.9, right in that range, and then I believe you're gonna see a big, A, B, C. That's my personal opinion. Everybody's got their own. If we look at the daily on this thing, it's been holding this range, which is good. I really didn't want to see it lose that support right there. All right, that daily's right at the top. It's swinging back up though. All right, you can see it. It's going to make another move up. The weekly still pulling down, which maybe by the time we get this ABC done, that weekly's reset and it's ready to go. But that monthly at a 100 and a 100. All right, and then of course, excuse me, you got your 3-day still turning up. Okay, so this thing still has some momentum to the upside here, I believe. This is the 3-day chart. You can see right there. You can see it a lot better on a 3-day. These are support areas here, but you can see that big one to break up here, 43,850 roughly. We break through that, and then it's heading up to the 618 or 702. So keep your eye on that. It hasn't been able to take that range yet. 43,000. I'd call it even 43,900. that would clear that, and then watch. We'll see what happens up there. It's going to be very, very interesting. What's the Dow doing today? It's up 240 points, 38,760. Look at that thing. Wow, that's incredible. The Dow Jones has absolutely, excuse me, guys, still getting over that darn, the bad cold, the bad one. Still getting over that. So, still making my life a little bit miserable here. This is on the 3-day here. What do we got? Getting right near the top here on the Dow Jones. The monthly. You see? Yeah, 194. You tell me Bitcoin isn't going to have a pullback. 99 and a 97. When the Dow pulls back, it's coming. The daily looks like it wants to turn back up again for the Dow. All right, so is this what's going to happen here? This thing's going to maybe push up a little bit more, but when it has this retest here of this previous all-time high down here, I think that's probably when we're going to have our big dip, maybe. I don't know. That's my guess. If I don't want to see it lose this support. That is the previous all-time high right there is what that is, right back here. That was the previous all-time high for the Dow Jones. Definitely don't want to see it lose that. All right, let's move down here through here. The Dixie is still rising. Wow, look at this thing. I mean, that's the overall move. Let's zoom in here a little bit. You got your higher high, your higher low. Want to see a lower high come in here on this thing. There we go. To keep an eye on this area here. Of course, this thing, I believe the Dixie, look at the weekly, and then look at the monthly. Look at that, turning right up. So the Dixie could end up having a pretty decent run here. Let's get the Caspa here. All right, let's open this chart up. Oops, I apologize about that. All right, here we go. All right, this is it. We still don't have a monthly RSI on this thing. But look at this one here. This is the one, all right, that weekly is at a 0.6 and a 5.7. Thing is almost there on the weekly, all right? So, a few more days. I don't know if it'll be enough to reset it this week. It should. Sunday, this thing, Sunday evening, this weekly, should be reset. So that's the one we're watching for right there. We got the daily. Come on. There you go. And it looks like the daily wants to turn back up here. All right, right down here it came, just rested on that moving average down here on the bottom, the yellow line. Looks like it wants to try to turn back up here. All right, so definitely keeping an eye on that, but I don't know if it's going to be able to do it. You can kind of see some other stuff maybe going on here. The 12-hour is bullish for 47 and a 33. The 8-hour is 46 and a 42, hooking over. You see that? And what I think might be going on in here, if you zoom in on this thing real close, all right, you can see what's going on in here. All right, looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you can now, and the sign that this is invalid would be a break of 10-3. All right, that would take out these candles over here, and that would be that would invalidate this 5 waves down. So watch for a break of the 10-3. If it doesn't break 10-3, I think it's probably coming back down here to 9-2. All right, and then that's where we're gonna have our. I think that'll get the weekly will be reset by then, and the daily, and I believe all these other ones. If we get this 8 turning over now, the 4-hour is turning over bearish, and the 1-hour is just about at the bottom here. Okay, but you can see them 5 waves just working right out in here. You guys have been watching the channel long enough. You can spot 5 waves. You can see them plain as day. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our 5th one. it's probably going to come back down and retest this lower level at 0.092. That's my guess. All right, unless it breaks 10.3 here. Okay, if we can get a break of that, then would be moving back up here. Okay, and then once that weekly is reset, I think that's when we're going to start having our move here. Geez, I don't know why my internet would be slow today. And you can see the resistance that this thing is having a problem with here. Right up through here. Okay, sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, this was support all up through here. Support, you can see up here. Once it lost that, it came back, got rejected off of it, and is rolling over here a little bit. Okay, so that's a big area to retake that 10.9. It's actually, we've wicked up through it, right up through here. Let me move this up just a hair. Right there, that 11 cent, 10.9, 11 cent area. It's been a a retake of that would be huge. Okay, and I truly believe once that weekly's reset, we're gonna get a bounce here. All right, and these are the areas I've been telling everybody to keep an eye on here. None of them are going to be, let me see, to move the service, you can see the prices. That's going to be the areas, 11.5, 11.8, that we really want to keep an eye on. Okay, I think by the time Caspa gets up there, this might all coincide together. I don't know. We'll just have to wait it out and see. But like I've been warning everybody, this area through here, if we get rejected, then you have, which could coincide with Bitcoin. We will see a B, and that's going to give us that 8 cent area. I would love to get some more Caspa down here because our bull run's getting ready to start very, very soon. All right, as soon as Bitcoin finishes this pull down to the downside, I believe that's what's going to happen. But who knows? I've been wrong before, absolutely. But I just think them RSIs are just getting way too high. Especially on the monthly. It's at a 100 and a 100. Things got to cool off. So we will see what happens here, and you can almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That kind of had 5 waves in it there. I'm going to 4 hour and show you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's crazy how it moves in just waves like that, isn't it? I mean, if you go through charts, guys, especially if you're learning, look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves there. We got 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just looks like that 5th wave, one down here, down at 9.2. I might buy a little bit here and ride it up to that 618 or 702 and see what happens here. All right, thank you very, very much, guys. I hope you have a great day, everybody. Please hit the like and subscribe. Consider becoming a member, and I will be back with you very soon.